How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got another DIY video, and I feel like it's the first time in literal months that I've actually filmed a DIY video, but pretty much I think the one taillight bulb on my driver's side actually went on the Mustang, as well as I believe the driver's side reverse light. So I picked up the bulbs from my local Pep Boys. I'm gonna try to make this video as universal as possible, but just so you know, this is a 2008 Mustang, so this is pretty much going to be a lot more specific to if you have that in your Mustang. But I'm gonna just try to talk about what anyone could do if you happen to have a taillight bulb out on, I don't know, a Ford Explorer or something else like that. So probably the first thing that you're gonna want to do before you even get started is just pull it in and just double check which bulb is actually out, because I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact that this reverse light is out, and I believe that the taillight bulb that's out is actually the one in this light and not the middle one, but I'm just gonna double check. So pretty much what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna kind of prop you guys up in my garage and then just go in the car, take a little quick clip of me pressing the brakes as well as putting the car in reverse and seeing which lights actually come on, and then I'm gonna just mark it with a piece of tape. All right, so honestly, guys, that little clip just goes to show you, you can never, never hurts to just double check yourself. So I was correct with the taillight bulb, so that's actually the bulb that's out, but this reverse light is actually working. So this reverse light is actually the bad one. So again, like I said before, I actually thought this reverse light was out and that taillight was out, but I was actually wrong with the reverse light. I thought it was gonna be wrong with the taillight. I thought this one or that one was out. But anyways, you just kind of want to leave those pieces of tape on there so as you're working, you don't forget or accidentally mix anything up, because honestly, if you put in a new bulb where a working bulb is already, then it's really not going to change anything. So also, before we actually get into the video and I start taking apart the taillights, if you do have a 2005 to 2009 Mustang, just stop the video right now, because this is actually the bulb that you use for the taillights. And this is the bulbs that you're going to use to replace the reverse lights. Again, for every single vehicle, they're different, but if you are the owner of an 05 to 09 Mustang, these are what you're going to want to use. So for the Mustang taillights, the first thing you want to do is take out this plastic piece that kind of covers up the back of the trunk there on the inside. I didn't really film it because honestly, after taking this on and off so many times, I think I'm missing a couple the little plastic tabs, but the ones up here are just screw in, and then these are the pull tab ones. It's pretty simple, and again, if you have another car, just remove any plastic or anything that is obstructing you from the actual taillight housing unit or whatever, the taillight case pretty much. And yeah, for the Mustang, I believe there's actually just 3 of these bolts holding it in place. I can actually hand loosen them. So I'm going to kind of take the entire thing out, keep the wires and everything intact, and then tell you guys what you should do from there. So now that we actually have access to the back of the taillights, again, every car is different, but what I highly suggest if you have a 05 or 09 Mustang, just take out what you have to take out. So all you really need to do is just kind of twist this and pop it out just like that. And yeah, you can kind of see the bulb in there. It's all black. I don't know if the camera's actually picking it up, but that's definitely blown. So we're gonna do this one first. I'm gonna put the camera down because I'm going to need 2 hands to kind of just squeeze this out. Again, you want to be careful, make sure not to break it, but I definitely don't want to do it with one hand. And on this side, I know the reverse lights are a little bit more of a pain in the ass to get out. Yeah, they're a lot tighter in there, but they do just twist and come out the exact same way. Again, this one is a little bit dark. It doesn't have the same amount of discoloration, but you can definitely tell that it is blown as well. the old taillight and I have it right next to the new taillight, and you could just see the discoloration between the blown bulb as well as the new bulb. I did have to put the camera down, and I needed two hands to kind of just pull it out, because you do want to be very careful. You don't want to damage that. And also now when I'm putting this back in, I'm not going to be able to film it as well, because I'm going to have to use kind of two hands to put that in. And those like two little prong pieces right there, you really don't want to damage those parts. So let me put this back in, and I'm going to do the same with the taillight on that side. And then I'm going to show you guys both of like the blown bulbs actually out. And then we're going to test the car again and see if everything works how it's supposed to. All right, so now both of the new bulbs are in, and in my hands are both of the blown bulbs. You can again tell that the taillight is very discolored. You have a lot of black in there. And the reverse light is, I definitely did see a decent amount. I don't know if the camera's actually picking it up. There definitely is a decent amount of black in there, but it's definitely not as bad as the actual taillight. So that being said, guys, I actually just put the bulbs back in where they're supposed to on both sides. And I kind of just propped the taillights up. I didn't like really screw them back in or anything, but now I'm gonna kind of like set you guys up and then take another clip like how I did in the beginning and see if everything's working how it's supposed to. So sorry if that last clip was a little hectic, because I was trying to just test everything. My car's a stick too, so I was trying to just press the brakes, put it in reverse, put the hazards on, like try to test everything, and everything seems to be working fantastic. And that's pretty much it. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Again, this is something that you can do in your garage. Just get the parts from Pep Boys or something, like your local AutoZone, something like that, and just do it yourself. It's a very simple, easy fix. If you're definitely like new to working on your car, or you don't really have the correct tools, it could be a little bit more difficult. But again, this is something that you can just do yourself. Save money on labor costs, which you would be paying at a body shop or a maintenance shop or whatever to do for you. It's very simple. I don't know what a shop would charge for something like this. Probably not a lot, but definitely there is a lot of shops out there that do just rip people off. So I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but this is something very simple that anyone can really do by themselves. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much just gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'll try to reply back. Also, to any 05 to 09 Mustang owners out there, if I missed anything, if I could have done anything better, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But like always, guys, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.